Journaling is so misunderstood. I'd cry. So basically, I have been writing diaries and journals for so many years. And one thing I'm so sure about is that journaling works. You ever just feel like your brain has like 58 tabs open and none of them are working? Yeah, same. That's honestly where journaling comes in. And no, I'm not talking about some perfect Pinterest aesthetic journal with dried flowers and perfect handwriting. Here, I mean real, messy, no filter writing, just you and your thoughts, straight up. So, what is journaling? Journaling is basically giving your mind a place to breathe. It's writing down what's been swirling in your head. Let's just simply explain this, okay? So, journaling is the practice of regularly writing down your thoughts, feelings, experiences, and reflections, and is often used as a tool of self awareness, personal growth, stress relief, and even creative expression. I write my journal in a simple book. It doesn't have to be very aesthetically pleasing or whatever, but whatever helps you. If you are somebody who feels the need to decorate your books, go ahead. It's all up to you. Thing is, journaling allows you to process emotions, set goals, track habits, or simply just capture the events of your daily life. The whole concept is that it doesn't have to be perfect or deep or poetic or even make sense. It just has to be you. There are so many ways to do it. Some people do daily journaling. That is just a little note about how their day went. Others use gratitude journaling, where you list things that you're grateful for or thankful for. And yes, coffee can be one of them. Then there is bullet journaling. Then there's stream of conscious journaling, which is really cool because in stream of consciousness, we just write whatever that comes to our mind in the most rawest, unfiltered way. There is art journaling, even dream journals, nature journals, and so much more. Like, there's literally no one right way. But here's where it gets wild. Science backs this up. Journaling doesn't just feel good, it's changing brain. I know a lot of people don't believe this and feels like it's just bullshit. What is a need? Is there a need? All of you who are emotionally constipated, it's not the truth. It actually has real benefits. Psychologically, it helps you regulate your emotions. You know, when you name what you're feeling and write it down, your brain literally starts calming down. Like your amygdala, the part of your brain that freaks out, starts to chill. It also helps with anxiety, depression, self-awareness, all of the stuff you're low-key trying to navigate. And biologically, it improves your immune system. Like what? People who journal actually heal faster physically and emotionally because their cortisol levels drop, and that's your stress hormone. Their bodies get into this more calm, more balanced state. It's wild how something as simple as writing can have so much power. It also literally rewires your brain. You create new neural pathways that help you process emotions better, make you smarter, make smarter decisions, and stay grounded. It starts to pay more attention to your goals, your values, and your why because you are literally writing it down. So when people say journaling is life-changing, they're not being dramatic. It's literally neuroscience. You don't need anything fancy. Just a notebook or even a notes app. It can be digital even. So now that we are kind of clear about how to write and the benefits of it, I think I'll just show you how to start writing. And if you're still confused, don't worry, I got you. I had a lot of diaries, but I can't find any of it. I started writing when I was like in 4th grade because I had this English teacher who was teaching us spoken English. I think that's what they call it. She asked us to start writing diary as an exercise to increase our vocabulary and stuff like that. I was putting so much effort into it that I started loving it. Well, I found a recent one, but it's not like a diary. All of them were like actual diaries, but this is a notebook that I bought. I bought this for another purpose, but since that purpose went to wane, I turned it into my diary. It still has a lot of pages left because, like I told you, you can do it in your own pace. I think I was a regular writer in 2022. Not now. Okay. Yeah, April 12, 2022. I was dedicated. My journaling was more of the reflective kind, where I would write more about what I was feeling, what I was thinking, more than the daily routines and habits, because I wanted more emotional regulation. If you're somebody who wants to track habits, you can start writing about your day and what you did. For example, if you're planning to work out, you can just start journaling, date, day, then you can write whatever you did, 10 reps of this, blah blah blah. For me, reflective writing, I just wrote, it's April 12th, 2022, it's like 5, it's raining. Then I was writing, these days I've been really enjoying my life, blah blah blah. And then I was writing about my friends. There are some things that I thought about. Also, I wrote about my dream in this. You can mix and match different things. For example, even if you're reflective writing, you can still write about your dream. In my journal, there are doodles. See, I don't know what they are. You can personalize according to your needs. I hope it's clear for you. Also, I have poems. There are notes. There are messages. One thing that I personally like is writing it in a way where I address this as my future self. For example, I'm like, dear Shreya, this is what is happening. This is what has happened. So now when I'm reading it, I feel like this is talking to me. So it is kind of therapeutic if you are somebody who likes that kind of a narration. You can totally use it. I started with 2022. There is 2023 entries and 2024 entries, and I have written 1 or 2 entries in 2025. It's like 11 p.m. on 27th April 2025. Yup, it's been that long since I've written things here. Crazy, yeah? You know what's crazy when I'm looking back on this? My writing style in 2022, 2023, 2024 and 2025 has changed tremendously. My vocabulary changed, the way I'm thinking changed. I can see my evolution, the mindset shift. So the person that I was in 2022 is not who I am in 2025. The amount of people who have left my life and the amount of people who came back to my life and the ones that are still in my life, all of this is like crazy to me. I also have checklist of things that I wanted in 2022, 2023, 2024 and 2025, like New Year resolutions. And the crazy part is that most of the things that I wanted at that time, I have now. If I only imagined it, if all those wishes were in my mind, I wouldn't have known how much I've grown all these while. I know it's like so hard to sit and write sometimes, especially if you're not somebody who likes to write, I know. If you're someone who immediately go blank whenever you sit and decides to write something on a paper, try prompt journaling. For example, what makes you feel happy in a situation? Or when was the last time that you really enjoyed your life? These are some generic, very general type of prompts that I can think of right now, but I swear to God, there are so many prompts out there. You can check YouTube, Google. The best place is Pinterest, and try answering the question. Even writing a single line is going to benefit you in the long run. So don't put a lot of pressure onto this thing and look for perfection, because we don't want perfection. That's not our goal here. Our goal is to think, to sit with our thoughts at least once daily. And if you can't do it daily, if you don't have the time and energy to do it every single day, you can do it in your own pace. Just doing it is enough. So yeah, I think I covered almost everything that I was thinking about. Did I miss something? If I missed something, please do let me know in the comments below, and do like, subscribe and share if you like this video. Now it's goodbye.